congrats to Spurs for winning the Europa League against Man U. It was a tight game, not a lot of goals, of course. Spurs won 1-0. And yeah, it was a hard-fought game. For both teams, they gave it their all, and it was definitely a hard-fought game. A few things that I noticed in the game is that number one, Spurs are looking a lot more solid defensively. One critique that Postecoglou's Spurs have been having over the years is that defensively they weren't solid. They would be scoring a bunch of goals. They would score 3 goals but concede 4 goals. And then lose 4-3, or scored 5 goals, and they were conceding a lot of goals. And so to see them now having a more solid defense, it seems like they're heading in the right direction. So that was the first thing that I noticed. Second thing as well, Man U, in regards to their attack, they didn't really create too much. Once Garnacho came into the game, he definitely started creating more chances, for Man U on the left side. For just his pace and his ability just to be able to create, he definitely was a good substitution. And, but at the same time, it still wasn't enough. Hoyland, he had that header, but apart from that, we really didn't see him too much this game. And that's one thing Man U is definitely going to have to work on this summer, is just improve their attack, improve their chance creations, and, just be better. We know that they signed Matheus Cunha, which is a great player, so I think he's definitely going to be a good signing for them, hopefully. But yeah, they need a lot of improvements in regards to the attacking side, because yeah, at this point it's not enough. And next year they don't have Europe as well, so they gotta start heading back in the right direction. Third thing that I noticed in this game as well is that Man U, their midfield as well, is not the best. It's just, yeah, Casemiro, he tried, but at the same time, again, it's just not good enough, so they're going to have to improve in that department as well. They're going to have to, figure out what exactly they need to do, and again, in regards to the chance creations and just being more fluid and having more players that are physically capable of handling these type of matches, because in my opinion, the Spurs midfield is a lot more dominant than Man U. So Popsar, Basuma, they were just a lot more dominant, a lot more physical, and that was something that it was helping them a lot, to Spurs. So that's the third thing I noticed. But all in all, it was a good game. Congrats to Spurs again. Let me know what you guys think about the game. Let me know what you guys think about Spurs moving forward, about Man U moving forward, and don't forget to follow.